Alright, y'all. So, you're probably wondering what the hell are you doing with a ratchet strap around the exhaust? Well, long story short, is whenever that injector stuck open and flooded out basically everything, raw gas was, filling up the whole exhaust basically. And when I finally got the good injectors in it and got it running back good, well, the first initial fire off, it sounded like a cannon going off. um, and whenever that happened, my H pipe is right there where that little clamp is right there. It basically spread, how the H pipe goes together, inside each other. I guess the pressure of it pushed it out a little bit and it created an exhaust leak right there. So I loosened that clamp up and I was trying to figure out how the hell am I going to get that back together. And I was looking for my smaller ratchet strap. I couldn't find it, but I have this heavy duty one. And I wrapped it around there and ratchet strapped it, and I saw it sliding back together the way it should. And then I locked that clamp back down. I was trying to get that clamp up more, but it's just kind of, I don't know, it kind of like already made a groove to where that metal part of that clamp is, and it didn't want to go anymore. I said, well, you know what, it was fine the way it was. It wasn't leaking before, so I'm just going to put it back that way. What I'll probably end up doing whenever I go get my resonators put on and take those Flowmasters off, I'll get them, just go ahead and weld that up also. And that way I don't have to worry about that clamp coming back loose again if anything ever happens. But no leaks other than that little H pipe right there. So anyways, we'll see what happens. Alright, there we go. I finally got the hood clear coated again, and then I went through and sanded it with some 1500 grit, wet sanded at 1500 grit, and came back with some 2000 grit, and then I used my number 2 Meguiar's fine cut cleaner with my electric buffing wheel and a cotton pad, and I am very, very happy with the way it turned out. It's not professional by all means. I see I have a little imperfection right there that I missed. I should have put a little bit of body filler on it. A couple other little ones. I had one run. Let's see if I can catch it right there. It's smooth, well, for the most part, but it's fine. I could probably go through and wet sand it one more time and buff it out, and it'll probably look a lot better. I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to. But hey, at least the hood matches the car now. Now it makes me kind of gotta go through and do the rest of the car, I guess, to kind of make it blend in a little bit more. But I'm happy with it. Definitely better than it was. It was a white hood, so little by little. There's another imperfection right there. For the most part, it's all another little one right there. Another little one right there. Like I said, it's not perfect, y'all. But the rest of the car's not perfect, So if I had a perfect hood and the rest of the car's not perfect, it would kind of probably look like more crap. Or look like crap more, I should say. It's okay. It is what it is. So now on to, well, I was taking a break from the micro squirt, just kind of getting a little burnout on it, but I'm going to try it again, see if I can get it. If not, then I'm just going to use a stock computer and get a chip for it and just go from there. Just kind of tired of fighting it. It just seems like one day I'll get it to run perfectly fine. The next day I come out, it's you know. And I think a lot of it has to do with the temperature change. Like, you know, if I get it dialed in at, let's just say 85, 90 degrees, I come back out the next day and it's like 75. It's a totally different, you know, the air temperature is changing everything, you know. So it would be some more tuning need to be done to it. Anyways, a little short video. See ya. So I'm back at this rocket science again. We'll see what happens. Alright, y'all. So I've been working with MicroSquirt a little bit lately. Just taking the laptop and actually messing around with it some. I'll plug it up to the car every once in a while and just, you know, fiddle with it, trying to figure out the ins and outs of it. I think my last approach with it was I didn't have the timing set completely right. But like I said, I'm still messing with it. What I'll do is I'll put the stock computer in it and drive it on the weekends, so me and my son's got a way to go. And then during the week, you know, when I'm not driving the car so much, I can put the MicroSquirt on there and just mess with it. You know, just trying to get the feel for it more. I'm trying to take a different approach about it this time instead of getting frustrated with it. But also what I did do is I pulled the codes. And I'll actually show y'all. Sorry, somebody was calling me like every time. Anyways, so what I did was, as I was saying, I pulled the codes after putting the stock computer back in, and it was giving me code 41, which is a O2 sensor, right hand bank O2 sensor failure / lean condition. Which is what problem I'm kind of having with the car, you know, while it's idling, it'd be like super lean, and then you give it some gas, like a little bit more than half throttle, it'll go super rich. So I got to thinking, I said, well, let me clear the codes and I will actually swap the O2 sensor. So I took the right one, put it on the left, put the left one on the right. Went and drove the car, and I came back, and then when I checked it again, it gave me a code 91, which would be basically left-hand side. So that's telling me that that sensor that was on the right-hand side, O2 sensor that was on the right-hand side, was bad. What are you trying to do? So, so I got some O2 sensors on order, and also another thing that I did was I've been talking to David over that hangs out with 50 Tussin a little bit, Richard Sickles, one of the FOMO bros, and I'm going to work myself to get a quarter horse chip and see if I can get one burnt and just give that a try also. Either way I go, the MicroSquirt isn't going to go to waste. I've got my F100 out there that I'm thinking about using it on. It's a speed density truck, but I've got to actually, I've had a camshaft for it for a long time, and I actually had the camshaft in the truck for a while. And speed density doesn't like any modification, so I actually had to take the camshaft out and put the stock one back in. It's a Comp Cams 268, and the engine that's in the blue truck is the Ford 300 straight six. I call it the Torque Master because that thing will pull anything you want. So I just put the stock cam back in it, and it's been probably, I don't know, maybe 8 years or so since I rebuilt that motor and put it back in, and that's my daily driver. So I just want to give you all a little update of what's going on, and I also, as y'all saw, I got the hood painted, or finished getting the, I buffed it, wet sanded it, and buffed it, and it turned out great. I'm happy with it. The only thing I'm not happy with is the shade of blue that it is. It's a little darker than the actual car, and I don't know what's up with that because I ordered the paint code that's actually on the door jamb, and I don't know. Somebody calling me again. And I don't know what the deal is with that. I ordered this, like I said, I ordered the paint code that's on the door jamb, and I don't know. Either way, I think I'm going to end up getting the whole car painted again soon. Just go that route. So, giving y'all an update, and I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.